Yo! How's it going, guys? Oh, look who's here. Mystic Shadow. Mine Rail 15, Tyrex 24, how's it going? Mystic, I assume you're not taking a break to watch this, are you? That would be nice. Actually, yeah, let's check and see where you are, because I've just had a break to have some dinner, so see if I actually managed to catch you up. What does break mean? Yeah, I know, right? Kyoga's Hideout, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. Let's not care about you. It's friends. There we go, that's what we want. 75, Jesus. And JCV is at 106, that's pretty good. Y-Try apparently he's been slacking. Oh wow, he's way down now. What's he been doing? So, Jesus, 75, man, that's insane. I've been playing it like pretty much all day, and I went from about 400 this morning, and I'm still only managed to get up to 152. It's so hard to get up any more ranks when you're that high. It's crazy. I switched up my team a little bit though to make it a bit more interesting. I'm not using the AGL Rose Villains team anymore. I'm using a Resurrected Warriors team. Kyogo, I've lost my win streak multiple times. Oh, ouch. Yeah, I haven't had any losses so far, so I think I'm up to about 85 or something wins so far. And there's still so long left as well. It's crazy. I don't think I'm going to be able to break into that top 100 at all. So, but as long as I can stay in the top 1,000, it should be alright. The only annoying thing is you drop down ranks so quickly as well when you get up this high. So it's not like I can just stop playing it and then still be in the top 1,000 at the end. So quite a fair bit of grinding still to go. So it really is so difficult at the moment to get any higher ranks, and it'll be gone in no time when I go to sleep. Yeah, exactly, that's the thing. It's taken me all day to get to where I am now, and I imagine when I wake up tomorrow it will probably be pretty much where I started from this morning. So I did not mean to grab those of him. I was not paying attention. I'm running the free-to-play Raditz on Extreme Int team because I don't have LR Broly or LR Margin Vegeta, and my TUR Broly isn't fully easier yet. Yeah, that makes sense. The free-to-play Raditz is actually a lot better than some people give him credit for, so he should definitely do alright. I've seen people even running him on villain teams even when they do have LR Broly, so he's definitely not bad. Raditz is Rainbow. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, if he's Rainbow, then yeah, he really is pretty decent. So, especially if he gets some crits off, then yeah, you could definitely be looking at some pretty decent damage. So, what rank are you? Yo, JCV, how's it going, dude? We're just checking the rankings. You are still pretty high up there, man. Almost pretty much in that top 100. That's pretty awesome. I saw someone use LR Broly, LR Margin Vegeta, and Raditz all on the same team. I mean, because they're all different colours, so you could use them all on a STR Rose team, I guess. The only problem with that's why I use Jacko and Chaozu now all the time, is because the only problem with that is you don't have any real sort of tanks for times 30, so you end up using lots of items. Whereas at least by bringing the stun characters, you get away without having to use so many. He actually does hold his own very well. Yeah, I imagine that he would. He's pretty good. I wanted to put orbs in him, but unfortunately, so many good int units have come out since he first dropped that I just don't really have any to spare. So let's just do this and then do this. I've got hundreds of these Fruit of the Tree of Might, which I never use, so if we don't get a particularly good run of orbs, I really don't mind using any of them. Just lost all data on Dokkan, so I have to start over. Really? Well, if you you can, there is a fairly lengthy process, but you can get in touch with Bandai and give them some details, and you can get your account back. I had to do it well over a year ago, but because I broke my phone, and obviously I hadn't at the time, I didn't have it linked to Facebook, and obviously I hadn't made a transfer code, so I had to get in contact with them and get my account back. It's difficult though. If you've ever bought stones on there, then it's a lot easier because you can provide your transaction history, and then that's like the easiest way for them to get it back for you. But so yeah, there are things you can do, but unfortunately it's not the fastest process. So almost there, 106 right now. Kyoga 50 or 59,000, so fairly low down. Are you trying to go for the top 10k for the Mighty Mask, or are you not particularly bothered? Mystic the Champagne is so good in the top 100. This boy Mystic trolling me. We've got a bit of a friendly rivalry going, but unfortunately, despite my basically grinding all day, I haven't managed to catch him up. So I have a horrible feeling that he's going to come out on top this time around. So I'll never be top 100 in. Well, I was hoping I could get into the top 100, but like I said, I've been grinding pretty much non-stop all day, and only gone up to, I think the lowest I got to was earlier. I was 130 something, and then by not playing it for like an hour or so to have dinner, I'm already back down to 150 something. So I think actually getting into the top 100 will be quite difficult, but I will just start over and save the stones for summons, and hopefully I can get LR Gogeta. Yeah, to be fair, if you have to start over, you might as well wait until the 3-year, because it's only going to be like 2 weeks, and then just re-roll until you get both the LRs, and then start from there. Because if you are going to start again, that's probably a good idea of when to do it. So Ricardo says, hi, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. I can't pull LR Broly or LR Martian Vegeta to save my life. Yeah, it's that's the problem, is chasing LRs is risky business, but obviously at the same time you can't get them if you don't summon on banners that they're on. So unfortunately it is all down to the RNG. So I got very lucky and I got Broly from his original banner when he first dropped, and this was before, like, because obviously he came to global first, so no one we didn't have any sort of information on him beforehand, and that was before I knew that LRs were actually, you know, like really hard to get, like less than 1% pull rate, and I got him on the first day that his banner dropped in about 300 stones, I think. So yeah, I didn't realise how lucky I was. I only have LR Gohan, which is a great LR, but not good for World Tournament. Yeah, I mean, he's still definitely one of the better ones. I've never been able to pull him, so the important thing is you tried, but let's face it, when I crushed your team in the World Tournament, that was an omen of what was to come. Yeah, the AI controlling my team, letting me down. Wait, dude, your local ranking is 2. Oh, yes, my god. So, the guy who is #1 in my local, I don't know who he is, but he is on an absolute mission. Like I said, I've been playing it all day, and every single time I checked, he was like a million points ahead of me. And so he must have been playing it all day as well, because at no point, like in the day, did I catch up with him. So, yeah. Nothing I could do there, really, unfortunately. Like, I've never been in this situation before. Like, I have grinded this world tournament more than I've grinded any previous world tournament. And, yeah, I've never been in, like, so far behind the person who's number 1 in the local. Like, I'm normally at this point, because a lot of people give up once they get all the normal mission rewards. So by this point, I'm normally first and by quite a large margin. And you can see, actually, I'll check it after this, but the guy who's in third is like way behind both of us. Like, everyone else in our local has obviously just kind of given up. I think I had double the points of the guy that was in third, and then yeah, the guy who's in first is ahead of me. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Let's just do this. Broly will tank the hits from the AI team fairly easily. By the way, I know it wasn't an AI that I played, only you'd pick Bardock as a friend. I would not pick the STR Bardock Unawakened as a friend for a villains team. That doesn't make any sense. That is so sick. The second place in my team is 60 million behind me. Jesus. Yeah, I'll bring it up in a minute. So, wait, LR Broly was once global exclusive. Yeah, so it wasn't for very long. I think it was like a few weeks, maybe. But yeah, the banner dropped suddenly out of nowhere. It wasn't announced beforehand. And literally one day after like maintenance, it was just there. It's just this like featured banner with a new base form Broly. This thing about Broly can transcend the LR limit or whatever it is, and it's just like, oh, what is this banner? And yeah, it had LR Broly on it. And then I think it was a few weeks later he came out on JP, but JCV Goku will be back. Nagato Senpai looking hot as always, Daddy. I would question how you know this. Should I be afraid? Right, so yeah, let's go to ranking, local. Let's check him out. Yeah, look at that. He's a full, like, he's so far ahead of me. Yeah, that's crazy. And then you got the guy in third, and I've got almost double his points. So these guys down here are not catching up anytime soon. But I don't seem to be able to catch this guy at all. He's only got a couple more wins than me, but he must have been playing constantly because I haven't been able to catch him up at all day. So no idea what's going on there. I think the time I started Dokkan was shortly before the Angel Characters banner first dropped in its global exclusive form. Oh yeah, so it was basically about a year ago, roughly. How I know will have to be a secret. Oh no. Right. Oh, is that? No, we won't use the friend ones. Always try and use the guest ones before. Well, actually, I guess the leaders are going to reset soon, so let's just grab the rainbow one. Why not? I also took a long break for most of the summer. That's fair enough. I obviously am very much active on a daily basis, so my consecutive logins is pretty much since I broke my phone and then got the account back. I think it's like 500 days or something like that, and my overall is about a week or so away from 700. So I've still got like almost an entire year to get the 1000-day Goku. So, do you play J-Star's Victory Versus? I do not. I think I've heard of it, but I do not play. You didn't misspell the title this time. Yeah, I did not. Thanks a lot to MPrince05 who screenshotted the video that I posted yesterday and sent it to me on Twitter because I spelt the name of the World Tournament category wrong and didn't notice apparently. So thank you for pointing that out to me. How was your day and what is your actual rank? Yeah, my day was okay. I had work all day, so I started work at 7 o'clock this morning and then finished at 7 o'clock in the evening. So as for me in the UK, it is 11 o'clock in the evening now. So, but work was chill. I basically just grinded the World Tournament all day, so I can't really complain. My actual rank, I think, well, I'm still at about 150. I think it said 152 the last time it came up, I think. Yeah, 151. So we've gone up 1 place. By the time I get the 1000-day LR Goku, everyone will be complaining about how outdated he is. Well, I don't know about that, because he is the best rainbow leader in the game. And even on JP, obviously, where they had their 1000-day thing a long time ago, and they still don't have a rainbow leader that's better than him. So even if as a unit he's not the best, he definitely has the best leader skill for making a very mixed team. So he'll always be useful in that respect for making like fun and interesting teams to use. But working on a Sunday, do they know your face or do you use a mask there? Well, that is they do know my face. That is I should be charging them for the privilege. But I relaxed and didn't play the tournament yesterday and most of today, and I'm at rank 458. That's not too bad. I think I was about 50 places higher than that when I started this morning. So it's been a slow rise during the day. It's definitely a lot harder to rank up once you get up this high. So because you often find, like, when you're a bit lower down and you're trying to catch up, you'll see your rank going up fairly quickly after like each completion, but not at the moment. Let's see. Have to use a ghost here. Didn't get one of our stunner units, and I'm not risking getting super attacked this far in. Haven't lost a single run yet since we started, so I quite want to keep a perfect record for this one. There's no real reason, but do you get the power to crush World Tournament from your avatar's Dragon Ball Heroes mask? Yeah, it powers me up, the Time Breaker mask. Not fair, gonna have to take a bike and go to the UK to get early face reveal. Well, I thought you said you could see me. Your story is developing flaws, apparently. Well, we completed one full run and we went up one rank, so that's what I'm talking about. A lot harder to rank up, and I'm sure still easy to drop down. Right, so we're in the prelims, so we want a Broly, preferably a good one. What was that friendly one? 20,000. Do we have any with? There you go. There's a guest with a dupe. So we shall take that. Actually, let's flick back to the villains team. Why not? Just mix it up, change the pace a little bit. What rank are you shooting for? Well, I would like to have gotten into the top 100 just because I've never done it before, but it seems like that's not going to be possible. So as long as I stay in the top 1000, I'll be happy with that, because you get 5 copies of the Mighty Mask, so I can open up all of his paths, and then his super attack is farmable. So I probably won't rainbow him anytime soon, but it'll be cool to put get all his paths open and put a few orbs into him so we can do a decent showcase of him. So easy wins, right? Yeah, man. Yeah, that's the thing, is that's why I've said this before on the previous streams and stuff, but that's why streaming the World Tournament makes it so much more enjoyable, because it really is just a repetitive, like, super with Broly and kill everybody over and over and over again until you get bored and can't be bothered to do it anymore. So, yo, Oni, how's it going, dude? Thanks for dropping by. Right, let's go after you next. I can see, but not the face, because I don't want to no invasion of privacy, of course. This still raises questions, but okay, I wonder what's better, Rainbow Easy A Broly or Rainbow LR Broly? LR Broly, definitely. The Rainbow Easy A Broly is probably better than an LR Broly with no dupes, but yeah, if they're both Rainbow, then it's LR Broly without a doubt, because mainly just because he gets that guaranteed additional super attack, and if they're both Rainbow, even if the Easy A Broly hits a little bit harder, it's not going to be by much, and then the LR is going to do a second super attack anyway, so yeah, Rainbow LR not even close, exactly. So I've run out of my key items and my orb changing items. Oof. Yeah, I have quite a lot of them because I never really use them for anything else, so Omnitoast, how's the grind going? Yeah, man, welcome. How's it going? Yeah, it's not going too bad. We are currently rank 151. So I was really trying to break into that top 100, but it's not working out too good because it's pretty feisty at the top. We did a whole run just now and went up by 1 rank, so Rainbow Raditz also works, but I need to use items when I have him on the last battle. Yeah, he is. We were talking about that briefly, I think, before. He is he's definitely decent when Rainbow. So with Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta lead though. Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta lead. Oh yeah, the old school int one, the 100% and no key one. I guess that's not so bad for Raditz because he gives himself a lot of key, doesn't he, with his passive? So, but yeah, that's definitely a leader that I don't think I've seen used in the World Tournament before. But I guess if you don't have Gogeta, then well, actually no, it'd be Kid Buu, wouldn't it, for Raditz? So. Thought it would be cheeky to see if we could go first and just slide past him and grab that bonus points thing. Yeah. No on JP. Oh, the Pure Saiyans one then. Oh, I get you. Yeah, that does make a lot more sense. Yeah, we don't want any of that. Yeah, that definitely makes more sense for JP. What would be the best team to run the free-to-play Raditz? I'm assuming it's Extreme Int with the what units for links. So yeah, Extreme Int is the best leader for him on global at the moment, and then you'd want to bring units like Turles, Metal Cooler. Who else is a good buffer? You got the Dabura from the barbershop. When he's awakened, he's actually a decent support unit as well. At a push, there's the free-to-play baby possessed GT Trunks. He gives 3 key and I think it's 30% defense to int types. Because I use the Tech Gohan one on my free-to-play Tech team, so not bad. But yeah, it's definitely full-blooded Saiyan on JP, but on global it'd be Extreme Int. Right, let's see. Where did we get to now? So still 151. Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta is probably the best lead because the Broly can also factor in with the Raditz. Yeah, the full-blooded Saiyans team is crazy. There's so many good units on that team. So, should I use the 34 stones I have on stamina for the tournament or use them for summoning? Well, I guess it depends. Because depending on what rank you're on now and what rank you want to try and get, you got to remember that you're always going to drop down quite a lot of ranks while you're not playing. So, say for example you really wanted to be in the top 10,000 but you're only at like 30,000 now, it's probably a waste of stones, because even if you grind like all day tomorrow and get to 10,000, you'll probably drop down again, and then you'll have essentially wasted the stones because you didn't finish in the bracket you wanted to finish in. So it all depends what rank you're at the moment and where you want to finish. So like for me, for example, because I want to finish in the top 1,000 and I'm at 150, I'm pretty confident now that I won't have to grind like all day tomorrow to stay in the top 1,000. If I wanted to get into that top 100, I would literally have to just constantly play until it ends and just hope that I could overtake the people ahead of me. But yeah, it all depends. And that's the thing, the Mighty Mask isn't that great, so I mean he's good for a World Tournament reward card, especially after the Super Trunks that we got last time, because he was pretty awful, to be honest. But yeah, it's not like you need him. You know, he's just a fun unit. It'll be interesting to show him off. I definitely think he's decent for a World Tournament reward, but yeah, he's not really. You're not going to be missing out on much if you only get one copy of him. So, plus at least his super attack's farmable, so you can get a copy of him, get him up to super attack 10, and then you don't really have to do much else with him. So yeah, like I say, it just depends. Where are you currently in the rankings and where do you want to finish? So I'm running slightly low on Ghost Ushers, but I've got quite a lot of King Yemmas. So what I've been doing is, in situations like this where I don't want to take hits with anyone on the rotation, I've just been using double Yemma. So the amount of times I've had to re-upload this video is actually insane. Looks fine in Premiere, but when I render it out, it messes up. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's annoying. Did you get all the World Tournament rewards yet? Because you're able to get a decent amount of stones from rewards. Oh, yeah, just from completing the missions and stuff. Make sure you claimed all of those. But I'd say up to 3 million points is worth it if free to play. Over that, 34 stones would probably not help. Yeah. I'm aiming for around 15,000. Because I think you don't start the rewards, the first main rewards here where you get the Mighty Mask is still 10,000, isn't it? Because they haven't changed it to 20,000 yet, which is apparently a thing that has either already happened on JP or is happening at some point. So yeah, we've got Broly with Rose and Turles next time, so we don't really need to save up strength orbs. JCV, yeah, we can take a break tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. Well, I've got work again tomorrow, so even though Mondays are a little bit busier than Sundays, I'll still get a chance to play it. So I won't have to grind it hard, but I can basically make sure that I don't drop out of the top 1,000. So it should be all good. Although it's still like a full 24 hours from tomorrow morning for me, so I think like by the time I get to work on Tuesday morning is when it will be ending. So still got a little ways to go before it's actually over, but I'm aiming for top 1,000. Yeah, so and where are you now? Because yeah, it was you that was asking about the stone use. So yeah, where if you're aiming for top 1,000, what rank are you now? Plus, I guess it also depends on how much free time you're actually going to have to play over the next couple of like day or so. But on Vegas, messing up. Okay, so we've never had this problem before. That's weird. Are you going to try to beat me? Well, I mean, I was kind of trying to, but I feel like it's going to be a bit hard to catch up at this point. And like I said, I've already used quite a few stones on it already. So I don't want to go too crazy. What World Tournament do we get the potential orbs? I know it's not this one, because someone said earlier that it was this one. I think it was Truth on Twitter when we were posting about it earlier, but I don't think it is on this one, because I had a look on the wiki for the rewards for this one, and it doesn't mention any details. Look at my last comment, what did I miss? I went all in on the Angel banner and stopped when I ran out of discounts. And although I didn't rainbow anyone, I got dupes of Cold, Pico and Goku. I got Cell, plus 2 dupes, and Frieza, who I was missing. Awesome, so you got everybody. And dupes for everybody, that's pretty good. I got really lucky because I did the 3 discount summons and then I did 1 50 stone summon afterwards, off camera. And pulled another LR Mighty Mask. So I was pretty happy with that. I am 300,000 and need to get to 15k. Should I give up? Maybe. I definitely wouldn't recommend using too many stones because it definitely seems like that is a hell of a long way to go. So you don't want to use a bunch of stones and then still not get to your target, because then basically they'll have been wasted. So still try and go for that number 1 local. Hopefully the other guy stops tomorrow. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know what he must really want. Either the he really wants those Piccolos for some reason, or he just wants the bragging rights. Because I didn't even mean to go on this, but okay. Let's grab some more of these medals. Always need to awaken base form coolers. So no, that'll do. I mean, to be fair, I only want the number 1 in the local for the bragging rights, because I rainbowed my LR Piccolo many world tournaments ago. So I think literally the copies I got from the last world tournament, I just trained them into the physical SSR Piccolo. I didn't even awaken them. I just put them in with the 50% chance, because Piccolos are farmable anyway, so they really have no value to me whatsoever. So we really want the upgrade to the Tien and Chaozu, which I was hoping was going to be this one. And when I saw that they were bringing the new Jackie Chun and the new World Tournament units, I really expected it to be this one, but no, basically should be the next one. So let's just take that rosé, why not? Trevor, what's good, my boy? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Joel, I'm in the top 10k. Nice. Get that Mighty Mask. Still trying to complete my Piccolo. He needs dupes and the medals. Fair enough. It's at least you get 1, even if you don't come first. Because coming first gets you 2, which obviously gives you a good head start. This is pretty useful. I'm number 1 on local, and I think the other 2 gave up. I'm way ahead of them. Oh, man. See, that's the kind of local I wanted to be in. Bad time to stream, I gotta go soon. Yeah, sorry man, it's because I'm on a set of day shifts at the moment, so for me this is basically the only time I have free. I worked 7 AM until 7 PM, and then the stream for me started at 11 PM, because obviously I came home, spent a little bit of time with Mrs. Ning and had some dinner, and then yeah, I'm going to do this stream, and then basically when I'm done with this, go to bed, because I got work again tomorrow. So still trying to keep the content coming, and like I said before, it's much more fun doing the World Tournament on stream, so I wanted to get on and do at least one more before the tournament went away. So let's take out Reddits. Only need the 4 dupes of Piccolo to 100% him. Nice. So you got the. Have you done the second one up to SA10 as well, or so you can get the free SA20? Because that's also a good way to do it. Is LR Piccolo actually worth the orbs? It depends on who you've got. Like, I rainbowed mine, and I used him on my Super Battle Road team, and he was pretty useful because I gave him level 20 dodge. So what did I miss? Where do you buy your stones? Are they trusted? So they're not. It's not in the link for my streams, but if you go back to any of my other videos, I get my stones from Ginter on Twitter. The link to his Twitter is in the description on all of my actual uploaded videos. It only doesn't. It's not in the information for my stream. But any of the videos that I've uploaded recently, the link's in there. I don't think it's taking global orders at the moment though. EU boys at 11:30 PM. Yeah, that's right. I thought the 21st was supposed to be the World Tournament with LRTN. I don't know. It's whichever one it is that he appeared at the World Tournament in Dragon Ball, which I always forget. So I think it is the 22nd one, maybe. I'm not sure. Definitely trusted, otherwise Ningen wouldn't buy from there. Yeah, exactly. That's. Are you going to do another live stream with Why Try? I am, yes. So we did that one the other day for the World Tournament where we were on call with each other. We streamed back to back. And so that was kind of a test because we want to do that when the 3-year stuff drops. We want to do a stream like that, but for summons. So let's see. I hope you don't get salty by my 7 days off. That does make me a little bit salty. I haven't beaten any Super Battle Road yet because I don't have faith in my ability to beat it. Well, I mean, it doesn't cost any stamina, so best bet is to try it out a little bit, sort of learn the layout, get used to like seeing how much your units are getting hit for, stuff like that. It gives you a bit more, it makes it a bit easier to plan out your team once you've actually experienced it a little bit. But yeah, it is obviously very difficult. You definitely need like pretty much optimal teams. I have beaten all of them, but it took me a long time, so there are tons of better options and he hits like a feather. Yeah, there's definitely better options, but for a free-to-play unit, he's a good tank. He's got some okay links as well, not the best, but yeah, he's alright. Like I say, I used him on my Super Battle Road team. He can be useful. I believe, doesn't he... Oh no, it's the physical Piccolo. I was going to say, does he buff everyone else's defense or is it just his? It's been that long since I've used him, so I'm not even sure. UK boys, rest of EU is midnight. Oh, okay, yeah, we're UK boys. That's if you read this, I'll be getting 6.5 LRs from the team. 6.5 LRs. Interesting. It's 23. Oh man, it's like 2 more away. I'll put orbs in the bottom left and top left. Bottom right and top left, I assume you mean. The where the star abilities are. And then yeah, I just gave mine. He's never going to hit hard, so I gave him 20 additional 6 crit. Just because he's not there to deal damage. So just noticed I wasn't subscribed. Oh, oof, wow. As long as you are now, then that's all good. Neither can I... Okay, issues with Super Battle Road. I don't have enough units for a whole Super AGL team. Yeah, Super AGL was one of the hardest ones for me because I didn't have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So I had to keep trying it using a Super Vegito team. And it was very difficult. LR Piccolo buffs allies with plus 5,000 defense. Yeah, so he gives them a buff, but it's only a flat boost. So again, it's not the best, but it's okay. Do you think Jackie Chan is good for Super Battle Road? Probably not. He's hard. Well, actually, no, he's probably not harder to get because the rates for the Dragon Ball banner are terrible. But there's an Int Bardock on the World Tournament SSR's banner that is a sealer. He would be better because he will have the Saiyan links with most of the rest of the team. But that'll be the big problem with using Jackie Chan on Super Battle Road is he's not really going to link with any of the rest of the team. So. Wow, Ningen, you changed your name. Have my name be Mask Hyper if I get permission. Hey man, you can if you want. Yeah, I figured I'd finally change it because obviously originally it was the DBF, which is like almost like a clan tag for the help forum that I'm in. But just for like the channel, I don't know. I feel like it looks better like actually being Mask Ningen. So not enough characters to actually have masked, but you know it was. As close as I could get it. Are we actually going to find a guest Rosé? Because I want to save the Brolys for the prelims. There we go, there's one. Yeah, I always take a Broly on the prelims because you got to do the multiple fights in a row, so you always want to have a Broly on rotation. So somebody really needs to make a Super Battle Road guide. I mean, the thing with that is it's hard because there is no... It's hard to put a guide down like in stone because you do need pretty much the optimal teams, and if you don't have them, then you can't... There's sort of no way around it, because the problem with Super Battle Road is if you take even one unit who is not very good and doesn't have orbs, because you know they're not a unit that you would normally want to use, they're going to be getting hit for like 50 or 60k, which just makes them a massive liability on your team. So bloody hell, with notification, didn't get it even though I hit the bell. Yeah, that seems to be YouTube lately. If you do have Twitter, follow me on Twitter, because I normally post on there like just before I go live. That's probably the best way if the YouTube thing is not working out properly. Ningen want to know my most epic Fortnite solo kill. Yeah, sure, go for it. Be right back, gotta take my dog out, no worries. You have forsaken us, DVF will not take kindly to this. Yeah, I know, right? They'll all start unfriending me or something. Oh, excuse me. Right, let's go for the... Actually, I will just use a Ghost Usher. Let's go for the Ultra Super on purpose and aim it at Majin Vegeta, because in the later stages Majin Vegeta can survive both of the supers from Broly, so we'll target him with the Ultra. TM Ningen. Actually, yeah, that's not bad. I don't know, I kind of like Mask Ningen, even though it's not right. I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll put like a poll in the Discord or something. By forum you mean the wiki, right? No, a Facebook group. Yeah, it's a Facebook group, Dokkan Battle Help Forum. And then just as a thing that we did, like members of there, we'd put DBF in front of our name in the game, just so you could spot each other out and about in the World Tournament or on your friends lists and stuff. But yeah, I quite like having my own proper name now since I've got my channel going and everything. So Super Battle Road is based on a lot of RNG. Absolutely, like I've said it in videos before, but yeah, it is. We often refer to it as Super RNG Road because there's so much stuff that can go right or wrong for you and just either make or break your runs. Like numerous times you could get all the way to the final fight and then literally in the first turn get super attacked 3 times and just die. Like even with an item active potentially sometimes. So yeah, it's a lot of it comes down to RNG. I definitely, when I completed Extreme Tech and Extreme STR, I think I got incredibly lucky. Like I had when I was doing Extreme STR, my STR Rose got his level 3 dodge against a super attack. So that obviously helped massively, because otherwise he would have taken like 100,000 damage at that point. So yeah, that was very useful for me. So STR Rose is great with LR Broly. I'm currently 47-1 in the World Tournament, 46 straight wins. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, STR Rose with Broly is great. Because I like to run the Jacko and the Chaozu, so I can't use an STR Rose lead because I don't have an extreme unit of every colour. So I either use the AGL Rose or use the Resurrected Warriors team. I've just been mixing it up. I really wish the Super Saiyan 3 category team had an AoE unit, since that is basically my favourite team in the game now. So, don't want to take a Broly that's not maxed out. Obviously, you don't have to have Deuce, but you got to have that plus 2,000. Oh man, are we actually going to find one? Oh god, even that friend one isn't maxed out. What are these people doing? Oh, there you go. That one has a dupe. So glad we waited. Let's switch back to Resurrected Warriors. Just keep it mixed up a little bit. RNG can help you if you don't have summonable units. I don't think it's possible with only free-to-play teams. That is very true. But like I say, like I managed to complete Super AGL with a Super Vegito leader, who obviously only has a 70% stats, leader skill, and it was incredibly hard. Like, I needed all the RNG on my side. I needed Caulifla getting all her dodges in. I needed to make sure, I needed to get lucky and have Super Vegito get hit with normal attacks and not super attacks, so he can tank and get those counters in. So it was, it took me many attempts, basically. So let's do this. And this. We're in the prelims, so they're very unlikely to super, so Broly will tank fine with a Yema active. He says. Who knows? I still really want Dragon Ball Heroes to get localized eventually, even though we can't get the arcade. Bandai should at least give the home games like Ultimate Mission X. Yeah, it would be great if they actually localized it, because I think it's really cool. I like all the stuff from it. Obviously, I wish we had the cards in Dokkan, and unless they localize it outside of Japan, that's never going to happen. So, STR Rose is overall best TUR in the game. Support, debuff, hard hitter all in one. That is exactly what I said. I have a Rainbow STR Rose showcase video on the channel if you go back. And the title of that video is The Best TUR in the Game, ? Because I would make the argument that he is probably one of the best ones. Ningen, my coolest solo kill was at Tomato Town. I was in the restaurant and saw someone, and I threw a stink bomb at the back entrance because they were getting the chest behind the counter. Headshot with a pump because they couldn't escape. Ah, savage. I have been playing Fortnite recently with one of my friends, and it's fun and I enjoy playing it, but I am really bad at it. So I'm ranked 66, was ranked 12 at one point, but didn't play for a day. Surprised it's not that challenging this World Tournament. Last World Tournament seemed more competitive. I would disagree with that massively. Like I said, I have been grinding this all day, and I've barely gone up like any places. I feel like it's incredibly competitive at the top, because it's proving very difficult to rank up. So I feel like if you only dropped that many ranks, you've been incredibly lucky, because we have been struggling, fighting to get in that top 100. So I don't know how, but found an LR Broly SA1. Oof. I mean, I guess it's possible that they've only just pulled him from the other world banner because it has the LRs on it, and then awakened him, and because they wanted to use him in the tournament. Because even at Super Attack 1, he will clear out the whole team with his 2 super attacks. Because I tested that out when I first pulled him back when he came out, and because obviously I pulled him, and the day he came out, the World Tournament was already on. I think it started the day before or something like that. And so obviously I wanted to use him in the World Tournament, but you couldn't farm his super attack until you... Actually, wait, no, I think it was that day. Or you had to wait till Saturday, something like that, to farm his super attack. But I didn't want to wait to farm his super attack. I just wanted to play the World Tournament. So I just awakened him all the way to LR at SA1. And then I reversed him later and farmed it up to 10. And yeah, even at SA1, he was still clearing everybody out. So, are there actually people without summonable units? Even if you don't pay for stones, anyone should be able to get enough stones to summon. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Unless you're J Fanta and being completely free to play on purpose, you will have some units. But that's the thing, I guess, especially with Super Battle Road, not everyone is going to pull the best units with their stones. Like, they could get very unlucky. I think that even now, Extreme Strength in Super Battle Road is the easiest to complete. I would disagree. Hear me out. You have Omega who debuffs, Strength Rose who debuffs, Piccolo Jr. from the World Tournament. Yeah, but the Piccolo Jr. from the World Tournament is rubbish. He doesn't link well with anyone, and he gets hit. He'll get hit really hard because he's not a good unit. Even if you put orbs into him, he's still going to take quite a lot of damage from attacks. Plus, if he transforms, that obviously saves you taking damage for 2 turns, but then you're not going to be dishing out a lot of damage. So it's more of a, it'll be quite a, kind of a time waster. But because yeah, I did it. I was using Omega, Janemba, Rose, Broly. I think I had the orb changing 17. And who else? Oh, Perfect Cell, because mine is Super Attack 10 and has a dupe, I think. And yeah, it's incredibly difficult. Plus, the biggest problem is Janemba is entirely based on RNG. Like, if you put him in front of a bunch of attacks and he doesn't dodge, then you can potentially just die in that turn. Because his the other part of his ability, where he tanks attacks as though he had type advantage, is kind of cancelled out on Super Battle Road because you have type advantage anyway. So he still gets hit. Not as hard as someone else on the team necessarily, but yeah, if he doesn't dodge any attacks, you're going to take loads of damage. So over the past 2 days, I've gone from 49 to 419. Yeah, that's the thing. When I went to bed last night, I was at about 170-ish, I think. And then when I woke up this morning, I was at like 400. So you definitely drop down quickly once you start getting up towards the top. Did you see my solo kill? Yeah, I read it out. So I completed with that method Extreme Strength because every third turn I used a Whis item. Yeah, the debuff definitely helps, but like I said, it's Omega is a fairly decent tank, but Extreme Strength doesn't really have like a full dedicated tank unit that I can think of off the top of my head. Because units like Rildo, who is a defense stat based tank, doesn't really tank that well on Super Battle Road without dupes. Because I tested him out just without any dupes or anything, and he wasn't particularly great. Ningen, when are you going to bed? In about 15 minutes or so, maybe. I was only basically just going to do a quick stream, just an hour or so. So what we'll do is we'll finish this set, so up to and including this final. And then I might do a couple more ticket summons, just because I do still need to use them all. And then I will be off, potentially back tomorrow evening, but I'm not too sure yet. Transforming units against enemies who deal tons of damage are amazing stallers, because if they transform, they take 0 damage, can whittle down the enemy's HP. That is true, but a lot of the units are not very good. And like when they're transformed, they don't get their hidden potential buffs and stuff like that, so they don't really hit hard. The only exception is the AGL Tapion when he turns into Harudagon. Harudagon is actually fairly decent, but no bed till top 100 or Riot. No, like I say, I've got work again at 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, so that is not an option for me, I'm afraid. Someone placed a spike trap on the roof. I was going to walk in, but I just saw it and quickly jumped back and nearly died. Shot it down. Yeah, well, that's one of the challenges that I still haven't done, is get a trap kill. Like, I've placed my fair share of traps in, like, buildings that I thought people might come into, like, looking for me and stuff, but I haven't got one yet. Although I saw someone do something in a game yesterday, which I never thought of. The fact that you can put somebody down and then just put a trap underneath them. So I'm definitely going to have to try that. But of course, ever since I saw it, I then haven't gotten into that situation where I've downed somebody and actually had a trap on me, so... Because I'm assuming that works, because it's the trap that kills them. So no bed till first place or Riot. Oh god, yeah, that's it. Cool. Then I don't have to grind much further tonight. I need my rest too. Oh, you monster. That's the thing. You see, I'm just saying that. I'm gonna go and get into bed, but then I'm gonna stay up all night and continue farming. And just have no sleep until the World Tournament is over. Yeah, no, that's definitely not true. I was nearly falling asleep on the sofa about half an hour before I was going to start streaming, so had to get myself a nice cup of tea and get woken up a little bit just to get back on the grind for a bit longer before we go to bed. Jumped up to 140 now, which is a little bit better. A little bit more of an increase than the beginning. So Riot. Just please don't riot. I'll make it up to you guys somehow, I'm sure. Well, there's tons of Brolys, and since this is the last one we're doing for today, we could just take a Broly. Why not? Everyone grab your pitchfork, I'll bring the torches. Oh god. Anyone who makes first place in the World Tournament is literally throwing away their life. Well, the person who is first in the World Tournament at the moment, it's a group of people that pass the same account around between them. So somebody is always playing it constantly 24 hours a day. So there's basically no way that any normal person is ever going to be able to beat a group of people that are doing that. Because, you know, you need your sleep, you need your rest, you need to, you know, time to eat. You're never going to be able to compete with somebody that has a setup like that. So grab pitchfork on fire, a pitch torch. I think top 10 is people passing it around. Fire fork sounds more awesome. Yeah, top 10 even, maybe. I'm not sure how close it is between the people at the top, but I know that the top one does that because they did that last time. It's literally the same person from the one before. It's a group of people from a particular group that I won't talk about because I don't feel like they deserve any publicity. But yeah, it's a group of people using the account between them, from what I've been told anyway. And as far as I'm aware, it's accurate. So who knows? I guess that's probably another good reason not to say who it is in case I'm not actually right. But I've seen a few people say it, and it makes sense. I don't see how you can... I'd often wondered how you could get a score that high and do that many runs, but that explanation does definitely make sense. So I'll tell you how to make a trap with spikes. Make a platform, place spikes on the ground, put a platform over it, then put a good weapon on the platform. I believe the spikes go through. Is that true? That'd be awesome. Are they from one of those toxic Facebook groups? Yes, yes they are. Ningen, you should do fan mail. I could draw your channel logo and send it to you. That'd be awesome. I mean, I might not necessarily do it as a set thing, but if anyone does want to send me any interesting pictures or anything like that in the Discord, I could maybe do a video where I show some of it off. But do I smell a Dokkan scandal with the top 10? Going for top 100 when this World Tournament is all over. Wait, what? When it's over? How would you go for top 1? I don't understand. I'm either missing something or just being really dumb. Oh, this is the final, isn't it? So I probably should double Yema just in case. Knowing my luck, I'll get super attacked. How far did you go up, Master Ningen, sir? I think I was at about 140 when we last saw, so... Oh, what am I doing? Chaozu was on the rotation, so I didn't need to use an item at all. That's what happens when you work a 12-hour shift, and then... Top 100 is nothing but whales. Yeah, I mean, that is probably true. Well, I mean, not... Yeah, well, actually, yeah, no. I was going to say not necessarily, because you don't necessarily need the best units, because you could just use an LR Broly friend. But, yeah, I guess to get the actual points you need to be in the top 100, you would have had to have spent quite a lot of stones to refresh your stamina. And obviously, somebody who's free to play or only buys a few stones every now and then is probably not going to want to waste a ton of stones on stamina. Like, I've easily used like 50 stones on just stamina refreshes, so That's a multi summon right there. That could have been, you know, a Super Saiyan 3 Bardock dupe maybe, but top 3 is probably Wales. Well, like I say, the top 3 potentially is not just one person, so I mean it's hard to say. But well, there you go. We got to 136. So Global World Tournament needs to be like JP World Tournament, 2 days instead of 4 days. Yeah, I would love that. Like if it was ending in the next like couple of hours, that would be great. Top 3 hacking, lol. Earned more stones than I spend so far during this World Tournament though. Never used money either. Have you? No, that can't be right. Because you and I have been playing it the same amount. And like I'm sure I used all of the stones that they gave you for the tournament rewards ages ago. And moved on to my own personal ones. So unless I miscalculated. It's hard for me to remember how many stones I've spent on it in stamina, because I actually did, I got a little bit carried away at work earlier today and did a couple of multi-summons off camera, and finally managed to pull a Super Saiyan 3 Bardock dupe, because I refused to wait 6 months for him to come back on the future Gohan banner to try and get a dupe for him, so I ended up dropping, I think, another 200 stones on that banner to get another copy of him, so definitely done summoning until the free year now, so we'll save those for after the tournament because we'll get the extra reward ones. We'll do a couple of these DB Saga banner summons. I still need the Int Demon King Piccolo, and obviously more dupes for Jackie Chun would be cool, because I uploaded yesterday a showcase of the World Tournament category team now that they have the Jackie Chun lead, and he's actually pretty decent, so I'm in the top 200, awesome, nice one. I can't complete all the missions in just 2 days. Oh, I completed all the missions on the first day. I definitely did not spend all of those stones. You don't get that many though, do you? I'm sure you don't get that many. I can't remember. If you use 30 stones for stamina and manage to get top 100, it's worth it, since you're getting 5 Kais and other stuff, and a Kai summon is 25 stones. Yeah, that is a good point. Ningen, the mobile game Klepto. Get the mobile game Klepto Cats. It has heaps of funny references to other games. Placed 27th on JP World Tournament. That's pretty awesome. Finally got Devilman today. Devilman OP. Yeah, I might have a look at that, but I don't. That's the thing. I don't really play any other mobile games. Like, I don't even touch my JP Dokkan account anymore. I downloaded that Dan Mucci thing that D3 was going on about, because I saw his first video for it and watched the first series of the anime and thought it was okay, so I downloaded the game, but it doesn't have an English version, so it's just one of those things, trying to learn how to play. Or does it? Am I just getting confused? I can't remember, but it's just one of those things. I played it a little bit, not enough obviously to even remember what language it was in, but I just don't really have the time. Like, even Legends, like I have Legends and I just log into it every day, do the discount summons, and then that's pretty much it. So now that I have the Devil, I can complete every easy. Yeah, as long as you try it like 100 times until his 1% or whatever it is passive actually activates. You're going to do another stream the last hours of the tournament? Potentially. Because like I said, I'll be working again tomorrow, 7 till 7, and then again the day after. So I might do something similar to today, where I just do like an hour in the evening before I go to bed. So, well, we didn't pull anything decent off of those. Let's do one of those. The shaft continues, I know, right? We got at least 40 stones from the rewards, not to forget our daily logins. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm not sure, I can't remember. I know I've used a ton, but I figured since I actually had some to spare this time around, it might be worth, because I've never really gone fully ham like this, like, and just constantly grinded away, so I thought, why not give it a go and see how high we can get. So we're in the top 150 at the moment. Also, Ningen, drop at Tomato Town on a roof and just behind the restaurant, and also in the restaurant. I always try, so when I play team games, I just go wherever my team like marks on the map, because The thing I hate the most is when you play squads with a bunch of random people and somebody puts a marker down. So I'll put my marker there, like the third guy will put his marker there, and then the fourth guy puts his marker like the other side of the map. And we all jump out and start heading towards where we put ours. But he has to go where he decided to go. And so then, because he's on his own, he just gets killed, like, straight away. Because most squads will stick together, which means as soon as you come across an enemy, you're actually coming across 4 enemies. And then he just gets himself killed. So, it's always annoying when that happens. But don't worry, I was getting nothing on the summons too. But the very last 2 summons were Jackie and Tech Piccolo. Ah, nice. Yeah, I got a Tech Piccolo dupe yesterday. And then we managed to get 2 Jackie Chuns. I got 2 of the Strength Piccolo Jr. that transforms. I never went this hard on a World Tournament either. I just wanted to try and practice for when Tien and Chaozu comes out. Yeah, makes sense. Are you watching the World Cup? I am not, no. I think I mentioned this in like yesterday's stream, but despite being English, I have absolutely no interest in football, like whatsoever. So, sup bro, sorry I'm late, I was at work. No worries man, I'm actually just about to finish, but I am also working a different set of shifts this week, so I just wanted to try and fit in a little bit of streaming for the day, but I will be heading to bed fairly soon. Same here, Mystic. This is the first World Tournament I'm tryharding. Usually I just go for 30 mil and leave it alone. When you say you need to do challenges and that one guy in the squad suggests Tilted Towers. Yeah, never go to Tilted. Yeah, exactly. I hate that the most when I'm in a squads game and literally instantly, like, everyone's just put their marker on Tilted and it's like, no, I don't want to go there and die immediately. So... only go somewhat harder if I could take #1 local without too many issues. Yeah, that's what I did in the last one, I think. I kind of stopped playing like constantly, but I was just checking the rankings, and whenever the guy that was second in the local got a little bit too close behind me, I would do another couple of runs and then stop for another like hour or so and then do it again. But yeah, there we go. That is going to be it for this evening. I know it wasn't as long as some of the streams that I have done before, but like I say, my work schedule for this week is a little bit more intense than usual, but still wanted to fit in a stream just to have a nice little grind through and chat to you guys. Because as we always say, it is a lot more fun when doing this on stream, because it makes it a lot less boring and less of a grind. Because that's the thing, I can focus on the chat, talk to you guys, don't really have to pay a huge amount of attention. And let's check the ranking. Yeah, okay, let's see just how much higher above me you are at the close of play today. 67, wow. Not the highest person on my friends list though. I don't know who that is, but yeah, you're right. I think I added them ages ago because they had a Rainbow Rosé. But JCV still at 102, so almost in the top one, and then we are at 136, which is still pretty respectable. Pretty happy with that. Fortnite on Switch. I play on Switch. The no skins shall rise. I bought my first skin finally, because I've been saving up all the V-Bucks that I got so far, and nothing that had come up in the shop really appealed to me. And then the new one that they added a couple of days ago, the one with the like grey coat and the gas mask, I bought that. So I finally have a nice shiny skin. So beautiful ranking, but I have to defeat that other guy on your list now. So well, yeah, you got to get up another like 23 places. So I played on PS4, so I refused to buy skins on Switch or the Battle Pass. Yeah, makes sense. I have a bag from being rank 10 or something. Oh, what, on the game? That's interesting. Right, anyway, like I say, we are going to call it a day. Potentially be back for another short stream tomorrow evening. And more videos to come. Going to do a showcase on the physical Kami that got his awakening with this World Tournament. We pulled a dupe for him yesterday. Almost completely forgot he existed until we pulled the dupe for him. And then remembered that he now has a Dokkan awakening. So... gonna do a showcase for him, and of course we'll be doing a showcase for Mighty Mask once we actually get the rewards, so stay tuned for them. And yeah, that is going to be it for this one, guys. Drop a like and subscribe if you are new, And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.